Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Forza Horizon 2 Let's Play. This one was voted more than Gran Turismo 4, which was the second option, and I'm really excited to get this one started. So without further ado, let's just get into this one.
Open your eyes. Listen closely to the sound of my voice. With every word and every number, you move faster and faster. On the count of 10, you will be in Horizon. I say, 1. Your pulse begins to quicken. 2. Your friends rattle in the back seat. 3. You're moving faster and faster, the ocean roaring beside you. 4. Your thoughts begin to wash away in a cloud of wind and dust. 5. Colored lights flurry in the distance. 6. The lights shudder. Everything lost in a thin blue haze. 7. You hurtle faster and faster into infinity. 8. The crowd thunders. 9. You cross into a larger, more colorful world. On the count of 10, everything you've ever known fades away. You will be in Horizon. I say 10.
I've been saying this is the best Horizon intro, and I'm still standing by
Fantastic
this.
news. The PR for the Horizon Festival has totally paid off. There will be a massive crowd on dock to see your cars, so take it easy when you're coming off the ferry. When you reach the road, you can put your foot down. We'll head inland and rendezvous at the festival tonight. It's not a race to get there, but you wouldn't want to be last to arrive, would you? Before we go, I just want to thank all of you for helping me get these cars to Horizon. Believe me, it's just a taste of what's to come. This is going to be the summer of our lives.
Alright, let's get into it, but of course, Forza game, first thing to do is assists. I still think that while this game's map is not perfect at all, I absolutely adore this section in particular. The coastline just blast, and this is perfect. Little duel with the LaFerrari here. You backed out once. Man, this thing is not supposed to be going off-road. Why are we doing this?
What up, guys? You're listening to Bass Arena coming at you from the Horizon Festival, where the cars are rolling in, the party has started, and the hands are in the air. Come on, get down here, people.
Hey man, I'm so close. I'm 1.5 kilometers away. I got you.
Thank you, mate. Hey, you survived. So what do you think? Perfect mixture of music and machines, right? This was a long time in the making, but it's totally worth it. Tomorrow morning, you're going to get fresh cars, and then we're off on our first road trip. But tonight, welcome to Horizon.
So the Z4 I really like. The Camaro I have not chose yet, and I'm really tempted by it. And the Supra is the one that everyone goes with. I did the BMW last time. Let's go Camaro.
I forgot to say, all of our cars come pre-tuned to 3 festival radio stations. Horizon Base Arena, Horizon X...
No. Stop with the music. Stop with the music. Stop. No music. Stop it. Why is the game still playing music? No. There we go. I have now returned to miles an hour because Forza in kilometers an hour, while yes, I would prefer it, it's so annoying when you switch to kilometers an hour and then have to deal with all the horsepower being in different units and kilowatts and all that. It's like, man, can I just set the speed to kilometers an hour?
To sign up for an event, you just need to drive up to its marker and confirm you want to enter. There are no AI drivers at Horizon. All the opponents you'll face here are the drivatars of real people, driving in the same way they do. Some of them will be your friends, so if you beat them, be sure to tell them the next time you speak to them. Are you ready to put those new wheels to the test? This is the Horizon Heats. Finish in the top 3 and you get your festival wristband. That's the ticket to the road trip of your life. Go get it.
First race in Horizon 2, and we're already starting off in the back foot because we're racing against the cursed drivatars. Man, it is really good to be back in this game. You know, when I first tried to do a Let's Play of Horizon 2, it did not do well, and this time I'm just gonna stick with it. You know, I don't care if these don't do that well anymore. It's not about that. I thought this Camaro would not handle that well, but you know, I'll be honest, this thing's doing pretty good. Let's see if I can sneak one up the inside here. Easy.
That's it! A win in your first race! I knew this wouldn't be a problem for a driver like you. You know what this means, right? You get yourself a yellow wristband, and you're coming on the road trip with us. Probably getting to bed about 4 o'clock, which is why I feel the way I do. Now, speaking of which, morning. Some night, huh? Now, there is nothing like a good road trip with your friends, so what do you say we enjoy these cars and take it for a nice cruise down the coast? It's not a race? Well, at least not until we get there. Oh, you might want to keep your eyes on the road. Looks like rain.
How do you get the Aventador and I don't, man? This is not fair.
Showing off is just as rewarding as winning. From now on, showing off your skill on the road will earn you skill points, which you can use to unlock perks.
So, while we are on this road trip to Castalletto, I need to talk about something that came out today and was massive news in the Grand Theft Auto series. I had made a shorter video before talking about how there was some rumors and pretty solid backing towards news of a remastering of the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. And this has been basically confirmed today because the 3 games have been listed in the Rockstar Games launcher in the files under, you know, let's say for example, Grand Theft Auto 3 Unreal, confirming that yes, they're not only like a thing, they exist, but they are on the Unreal Engine, as was previously rumored. I don't know how many of you all are GTA fans like me, but this is just insane news. And I'm so excited to see what Rockstar does with them, especially considering knowing it's not Rockstar North working on these. It is a smaller Rockstar studio. I'm really excited to see. Ooh, skill points? So, staying on that same topic, the other existing rumor about these remakes, not remakes, I keep saying remake, I don't know why, but remaster, is that they will be releasing this next month. So in November is apparently when these games are supposed to launch. I'm not sure how much I believe that, because for these games you would expect Rockstar to have some sort of a marketing campaign going on, but if this is true, November is going to be a hell of a month for gaming. And it's going to be a real dilemma for me if it's going to be, you know, which one do I spend more time in, Horizon 5 or these new GTA remasters? I mean, it's going to be a good month, that's for sure, if this is true. Now, the final thing I want to mention when it comes to Grand Theft Auto games, don't worry, I'm not going to spend too much time on them, is that I did release that small little teaser for a larger video that I've been working on for about, yeah, a little over a month now. It's coming out on Sunday, and it's going to be... So before Ben interrupted me there, I was going to say it is going to be different to a lot of my other reviews. This one has, especially when you get towards the end of the video, I have a lot of very strong feelings about the current state of Rockstar, and it's going to be interesting because it's a very different attitude to what I normally take.
Hey, Ashley, I didn't know you were here today.
Yeah, with that rain, we had a few spin-outs. My work's all piled up.
Hey, guys, this is Ashley. She's in charge of garage services for Horizon.
Hey, guys. If you need anything, tuning, painting, upgrades, spares, whatever, come to me. I got you covered.
Okay, getting down here was a bit of fun, but now it's time to get serious. I want to find out who's the best driver.
Aren't you the best driver, Ben? They ought to race against you. Come on.
I paid her to say that. Okay, we've got a bunch of events arranged around this area.
So that's enough GTA for now. If you have any more questions about that, leave them in the comments below. But let's do on to Forza Horizon 5, shall we? So at the time of recording this, there was a Let's Go stream yesterday in which we went over character customization and stuff like festival playlist, among a few other things. Starting with the character customization, this is something that I was a little disappointed in. They were really hyping up the character customization in this game up to launch, and I was slightly disappointed by what we saw. Especially when it comes to the character models themselves, there wasn't that many new ones, at least from what it seemed to me. They were all really recognizable from the previous games. You know, the only really new things that I recognized from that was the prosthetic limbs and then the hair. Being able to choose your hair and hair color, that is cool. But that's pretty much the only, like, legitimately new things that they've added with the character customization. It's slightly disappointing, even though customization of your character isn't super important to me in these games. But I thought they were going to make a bigger deal of it than they actually did. So that's why it's slightly disappointing to me. This Camaro just sounds so violent, and I love it. So, moving on from this slightly disappointing character customization, stuff like the festival playlist looks so much better than Horizon 4. You know, yes, I did kind of have fun with the festival playlist. It was fun unlocking some really rare cars and stuff like that, but it was not perfect in the slightest, and definitely needed some improvement, and I'm glad that we're seeing these new changes. Now, I decided not to make a news video covering it because there was not a ton of, like, super interesting stuff that was revealed. But there is one thing that was interesting to me that I did want to talk about. Now, Horizon's story is something that in 4 I felt was really quite a confusing feature, because they tried to make this that optional, like, story for players in the game, but it was so bland. I could not get into Horizon's story in the slightest. It was just random events tied by just really strange, not even cutscenes. It was just incredibly half-assed to me, and I wasn't a fan of them. But in 5, I gotta say, they have improved them slightly. They're not perfect from what I see. Some of them do look a little repetitive, but there was one especially that caught my eye with a street race in Guanajuato, which was really interesting to me. You know, one-on-one street race against a character. That was interesting. And I'm going to wait till the full game comes out before I fully review stuff like the Horizon story and all that. But that does have me interested, I'm not going to lie. Where is everyone in this game? Have I been racing against anyone? It's not like I'm playing on like easy difficulty either. I don't know. What is up with their best laps? I don't understand this. I'm not... Bruh, what is going on here? Okay, the first wheel spin in a Horizon game.
This gives you the chance to win big cash payouts or even get a free car.
I'm gonna get 2,000 credits. 9,000, okay. I mean, that's something. I mean, we have 26,000. That's not bad. We can do some things to our Camaro with that. You know, playing this game is bringing back so many memories. I think this is definitely the Horizon that I spend the most time in, especially when it comes to multiplayer. This is my first Horizon game too. And being able to play this one with my friends, this was a great way to start off with the Xbox One. And that kind of brings me up to maybe a question for you all. What is your favorite memory or favorite part about Forza Horizon 2? Because I know a lot of people have this one as their favorite Horizon game. So what is your favorite part or memory about Horizon 2? For me, it's going to be kind of a weird answer, but for me, it's like the drag racing and roll racing, which is not a part of the game. But this game's highway and then the airport is I just spent stupid amounts of time building drag cars and just roll racing cars and just street racing on the highway and stuff like that with friends. That would be just my favorite part about this game. It was so much fun for that. And again, where is the AI? They're still not even done the race. What is this? Jeez, man, I need to turn it up to unbeatable.
One championship entered, one championship won. I knew you were class. Let's see how long you can keep this perfect record going. Now, drive well and win enough championships, and you'll be invited to the Horizon finale. Your chance to compete to become the Horizon champion. That's the reason we're all here, right?
$35,000.
All right. Before we head to Nice, I have something a little special for you. Meet me here as soon as you can.
Okay, I really love that showcase, but there is not really enough time for... Actually, let's do the wheel spin to finish off this one. $30 grand. Woo! Actually, I think that's a good amount of money. What are we at, 65? Yeah, 65,000. I already have a feeling of what car I want to use for the next championship. But for now, I want to say a massive thank you for watching episode 1 of Horizon 2. And, you know, let me know what you think about this game and, you know, your favorite part, memory about this game. And I will see you all in episode